Everyone was nervous. No one could relax. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Could it be Spectrum? No. Could it be PlayStation 1? No. Could it be Master System? No. Could it be PSP? Yes. 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 Hello everyone, welcome to my shed. Right, so I went into CEX the other day for the first time in a long while, since Christmas. And for the first time ever, I hit upon what I can only explain as a spot of luck. And I got some what I find really nice pickups. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the less significant pickups that I got from CEX. I'm going to start off with get a swig of me drink. Absolutely. It's cold so quick. I know I say that every time. That was piping hot 5 minutes ago when it came out. So, I'm going to start off with this, and it is Damnation for the Xbox 360. Now, I've got a feeling this looks like Van Helsing. Just curious to why it's an 18. I don't think I've ever played this, to be honest with you. But I love that sort of steampunk look. And it comes with a bit of a tatty instructions. It's been in so many video shops over its time. You can tell there's a bit of wear and tear, and it was absolutely plastered in stickers. So I had to let the case soak in some hot water and a little bit of bleach just to get the stickers off. Guys, I keep looking. No matter what I do, I always look the wrong end. The camera is that end, and I always look the wrong end. So you'll have to excuse me. I will, sort my head out with that in a minute. So that's Damnation for Xbox 360. Second of all was a bit of a find. I've never seen this game. I've never seen its predecessors, and that is Air Raid 3 for the PlayStation 2. And again, this was in pretty good nick, actually. The manual. Never heard of the company, Phoenix. I imagine it isn't that great. I just got a little bit excited thinking it could be a bit like an afterburner or something to that genre. So yeah, that's Air Raid 3. Then, what I saw before then really sort of, but what a spot of luck, and I was really chuffed to bits with these. I'm going to start off with the games first, and this is on PSP. Now, when you go in CEX, a lot of the time, there's not much PSP in there. It's all been devoured. And I think at Spot of Luck, I actually think somebody dropped the collection off, trading the collection, and the shelves were full. There's a lot of crap there, but there was a lot of good. But I had a feeling there was a lot more good there till I got there, and it was just all bought by people that needed the odd game. So I wish I'd have got there when it was the guy was putting them out on the shelves. So I think I would have got a lot more for my money, and I paid next to nothing for these, to be honest with you. So this is Warhammer Squad Command, which I think I've had this before on PSP. I'm not too sure. I might have had it on maybe like Xbox or something. I can't remember what other platforms it's on. So that's Warhammer PSP UMD. I think that was £3, £3.50. I'm not too sure, which I think is fair enough for that game. So Warhammer Squad Command. Second off, now this is one that I was really pleased. I paid £6 for it, and that is Twisted Metal on PSP. And this is a really good game, actually. I was sort of really chuffed with that. And it's £6. It's in really good nick, and that is really sort of, these odd little games that are pretty good. Really, I'm starting to bulk out my PSP collection. So my PSP collection is looking quite nice. I mean, it's not loads, but it's a nice collection. I love how compact it is, and it reminds me of Switch. Then you got the PS Vita, which is even smaller, but these are really nice boxes. I just wish there was some more games released on these, but obviously the format is really sort of unique, so I don't think there's any chance of that. So yeah, Twisted Metal, that was £6. And then what really sort of excited me was some of the UMD movies. Now, UMD movies are normally crap on PSP, but I think I struck gold, in my humble opinion. Like I say, I think before, when all these games got put out, I think there was a lot more, because it felt like it was a bit of a collection here going on. So the first one up is Georgie Romero's Land of the Dead. Nothing with that, just literally UMD. You wouldn't expect it to be, but really good nick. And that was £1.50. I think the Damnation was, I think that whatever I did with it, I think Damnation was £2 and Air Raid was £3 or £2. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, next up for my PSPs is the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Now this I'm really happy with. Really, and this is a really good remake. I can't imagine what it's like watching on a PSP. Must be really weird, but it's great to have. So Romero's Dawn of the Dead, the remake, about 2008 or something like that, I think it was done. And I'll be honest with you, it's pretty terrifying. It's a really good film, and it honours the original really well. So Dawn of the Dead, the remake on PSP. Then, following up from that, I'm not a massive fan of these films, but I did watch one the other night on Horror Channel, and they were really gruesome. The special effects are really good for the time, and it's Clive Barker's Hellraiser, which is, you could forgive quite a lot on the small screen, for bad acting, and it was a really weird one, Hellraiser. It was like I think they shot a lot of it in the UK, but they were trying to push it in an American market. So they had Andrew Robinson, the psychopath from Dirty Harry, who you didn't see him much. I'm convinced he got typecast because he played the role in Dirty Harry so well. A bit of the sort of Anthony Perkins syndrome, where he played the role of a nutcase so well that he never got work again, But yeah, Clive Barker's Hellraiser, and again, £1.50. And then the pièce de résistance of the whole bunch, and I'm really happy to own this on PSP, and that is the original Georgie Romero's Dawn of the Dead. And that, is fantastic to have on PSP. And may I just add that Ken Forey, who played Peter in the original, actually retweeted one of my tweets the other day for one of my Instagram posts for a Starburst. It was a Starburst advertisement. Ken Forey retweeted it. I was chuffed to bits. The guy gets involved. I know he's only got about 8,000 followers now on Instagram. He might have more. I know it's going to shoot right up. I think he's coming over to the UK in the not too distant future. But yeah, absolute cracking film, and it was my sort of entry level into zombie movies when I was a kid, if you like, when I was like 11 or something. We got it. My mum let me get it out on VHS, and it was Sunday night, and I had all my mates round, and they were buzzing the fact they could watch a zombie movie at our house. But yeah, to now own that on PSP is fantastic. So yeah, really took out with Ken Forey though. It was like, guy, took the time out and interacted with his audience. I dare say that may not last, because he's going to end up having to get someone managing his social media, I imagine, not too distant. So get it while you can. I even think that happened to me with Dee Williams out of Cujo. She actually replied on Twitter to me once, And I was like, what? A couple of occasions, and then after that, obviously, when the horror boom, the revival of horror and VHS collecting, that started really taking off, her audience went massive. And yeah, that was Imagine an Agent went, Cam, that will get someone to do that for you. And yeah, so it's always a buzz. So yeah, Dawn of the Dead, and that is my wrapping up my little outing to CAX, and yeah, chuffed to bits with that. So a nice little collection for my PSP, which is building endlessly, along with everything else in here. And you know, it's as always, I'm trying to make room, and I'm going to get some little racks up down the sides here so I can put all my DVDs and stuff, because it's all stacking up all around me. I mean, if you have a quick look about turning the bloody video off. So at the moment, there's quite a lot of stuff gathering, and especially over here, there's quite a lot, as you can see. So, you know, I'm getting quite tight on space in here now, so I'm going to have to get my management sorted out on how to store clever. So, guys, yeah, thanks for stopping by the shed. I swear to God, the next time I do a video, I'll be looking in the correct side. My habit is to look right, I don't know why. Anyway, I digress. So, thanks very much for joining me at Mike's Shed, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.